We all still remain young, forever young, in our spirit, if we allow it to be. I share a story in Torah Meaningful Life of a rabbi was sitting with a Farbrengen, he was together with his students, and it was a very inspiring moment. So they ran out of refreshments, cake and l'chaim and saying, so nobody wanted to leave because it was so special. And finally the Rebbe himself, seeing that the table was empty, gets up and everyone says, where are you going? Where are you going? We'll go. He says, no, I'm just going outside the door to tell a child to bring some cake and some refreshments so we can continue our communion. Well, he walks out the door and does not return so quickly, so they realize he went himself. When he came back, they said they were so embarrassed. They said, Rebbe, why did you go? He says, look, I saw all you adults sitting here and saw that nobody's moving. So they said, so why did you say there was a child? He says, yes, I always have a little child waiting, my inner child waiting right outside the door. That in times of need, when everybody is so calculated and so into themselves, I go to my child and I let my child go and bring them the cake or whatever needs to be done without all the airs and pomposity and pompousness and all the other stuff that sometimes adults suffer from. So we all have, some coined it as the inner child. We'll call it the inner teenager, the inner youth. A youthful energy, which is the energy of the soul. What happens is, however, a soul's inside of a body. And as the body ages, the soul is trapped inside this box. The box is aging. So you can get the impression that the soul is also aging. No, the soul doesn't age. The soul gets younger, actually. Experience gets younger, doesn't get older. Like a good wine, like a good vintage. So, but unfortunately, it all comes down to what you choose. If you choose to live a body-like life, then you become subject to the body's aging, erosion, and the body's deterioration. If you live a soul-centric life, so we'll call it a body-centric or soul-centric life. If you live a soul-centric life, the soul is energy. Energy does not wane. Energy, the containers that the energy is in may get wear down, but the energy does not wane. The energy is always there, but you need to do something to access it. That means you need to connect to that young part. And the way to connect is to connect to the revolutionary spirit that each of us has. Because the soul is exactly that. It's a revolutionary, pioneering spirit that is ready to change worlds and has the capacity to do so. And with the seasoning of an adult mind and collaboration with others, we can do tremendous things. But you need that focus. You need the focus. It's so easy to get distracted.